Hey everyone, so I was looking for a new gaming PC recently and let me tell you, most of the budget options out there are just frustrating. You end up with weak components that can't handle modern games, noisy fans that sound like a jet engine, and build quality that feels like it's held together with duct tape. Then I came across this iBUYPOWER Trace Mesh gaming PC and honestly, it changed the game for me. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the specs are seriously impressive for the price. You're getting an Intel Core i7-14700F processor, which is no slouch. It handles multitasking like a champ and keeps up with demanding games without breaking a sweat. Pair that with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4068GB GPU, and you're looking at smooth 1440p gaming. I've been running games like Cyberpunk 2077 and Alan Wake 2 on high settings with no issues, and the frame rates stay consistent. That's something you don't always get with pre-built PCs in this range. Now, let's talk about the RAM and storage because those are game changers too. You've got 32GB of DDR5 RGB RAM running at 5600 MHz. That's overkill for most games right now, but it future-proofs the system big time. I've got Chrome open with 20 tabs, Discord running, and a few background apps, and my system doesn't even blink. Plus, the RGB lighting looks slick. It's not just for show, but it's a nice touch if you like customizing your setup. And the storage? A massive 2TB NVMe SSD. That means no waiting around for games to load. Loading screens in modern games are basically non-existent now, and that's a huge quality of life upgrade. The build quality is another standout. Most budget pre-builts feel flimsy, but this one has a solid mesh case that actually does a great job keeping things cool. The fans are quiet too, no obnoxious whirring like you get with some other systems. I've even pushed the GPU a bit with overclocking, and it stays cool and stable. The mesh design isn't just for aesthetics, it actually helps with airflow, which is something a lot of pre-builts skimp on. One thing I really appreciate is that this PC comes with a keyboard and mouse included. Now, I know a lot of people prefer their own peripherals, but for the price, these are actually pretty decent. The keyboard has RGB backlighting and decent key travel, and the mouse is comfortable for long gaming sessions. It's not going to replace a high-end Logitech or Razer setup, but for the included value, it's a nice bonus. If you're just starting out or upgrading from an older rig, you won't need to drop extra cash on input devices right away. Setup was a breeze too. Everything was already installed and ready to go. Windows 11 Home Advanced is preloaded, so you just plug it in, power it on, and you're good to go. No fumbling with drivers or dealing with missing components. That's a huge time saver, especially if you're not super tech savvy. I had it up and running in under 10 minutes, which is pretty impressive for a pre-built. Now, I won't lie, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. The case is a bit flashy for my taste. It's got this aggressive gamer aesthetic with all the RGB and mesh, which might not be everyone's cup of tea. If you're going for a more minimalist look, you might want to swap out the case down the line. Also, while the included keyboard and mouse are fine, they're not going to win any awards. If you're serious about competitive gaming, you might want to upgrade those eventually. But overall, this iBUYPOWER Trace Mesh PC is a fantastic value. It's powerful enough to handle modern games at high settings, runs quietly and cool, and comes with everything you need to get started right out of the box. The included peripherals are a nice bonus, and the build quality is solid, something you don't always get with pre-builts at this price point. If you're in the market for a new gaming PC and don't want to deal with the hassle of building one yourself, this is a great option. The specs are strong, the performance is consistent, and it's ready to go as soon as you plug it in. Check out the link below if you want to see more details on Amazon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.